everyone, welcome to another episode of Spiritual Superpowers. I'm Karen, this is Dawn, and we have an update episode for you today.
That's right. Well, first of all, we were in Hawaii, so aloha. And we thought while we're here, we would celebrate the Halo Awards and all of our guests who were nominated and won. And if you didn't catch it, but we did an episode where we announced that we were nominated for the Halo Awards in 2022. And we wanted to congratulate the people we've had on the show for their nominations. So we went through each one of our guests. And now we're going to let you know what happened at the Halo Awards. Now, Karen has been in Hawaii for over a week now.
So I missed them.
Yeah, Karen wasn't able to join me.
Yes, but I want to congratulate Dawn on winning the certificate in the category of spiritual liaison. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And it's it was nice to be recognized for everything that we do here on the show.
Yeah.
Spiritual liaison. So it says to honor individuals or groups that provide a spiritual liaison service in order to promote and facilitate a spiritual or holistic community to raise understanding and access. The certificate of spiritual excellence for spiritual liaison is Dawn Rothall. This just means so much. Thank you so much for putting that together. Thank you everyone for coming out and doing what we do. And we're going to continue on Spiritual Superpowers to connect people and spread the love.
So nice to meet everyone. And actually, before Karen and Jill came to Hawaii, Cheryl Kraft from Opie's Connection flew in and stayed with me. And so we got to get together and go for a ferry hike and coffee breaks. And it was just so nice.
What a treat. She's amazing.
Oh my goodness. So.
But I feel like we've met before.
That's how, and that's what I think everyone was saying with her. It's just we've had so much interaction that it's hard to believe that we've never actually physically met. Like,
Right. Feel like we're soul sisters.
Yeah. So shout out to Cheryl. And while we're talking about Cheryl, let's talk about how many categories she was nominated in. She was nominated in most of the categories. And the one that I was most excited for her to win the certificate is the green. Because this girl is only 2 years into her journey and has just catapulted. Yeah. So she won the certificate for green as well as medium.
Thank you so much, you guys.
So that was such a special award for Cheryl. And now let's talk about Ivan Wesley. He was nominated in the category of Holistic Health Practitioner, and he won a certificate as well.
Yes. And so here he is winning his award.
Ever since I started this divination journey 3 years ago, it's been special. I didn't expect it to go the way it went. I made a lot of amazing friends, made a lot of cool connections. Cool, small spiritual circle of friends here that we have that had me on their podcasts and shows. Thank you very much, guys. Michael Philpott, Dawn and Caron from Spiritual Superpowers. And it's taught me, my journey has taught me to learn more about myself. It brought me awareness and also gave me tools to help out those in the community as well. And thank you very much, Karen.
And funny enough, in his acceptance speech, he mentions that he actually thought it was spam because he didn't believe that he could be recognized as
for his
work, because he's rather new to his journey as well. He's only 3 years in. And so he just couldn't believe that he could be recognized. And so it was really nice to see him win an award because he's worked really hard. Yeah. And he's still continuing to grow. And then his beautiful wife.
Christine Manu Wesley was nominated in the categories of writer and then also in holistic health practitioner.
Yes.
And she won some certificates as well.
Yes, she did.
For those that don't know me, I'm Samantha Wesley, and I just want to say how grateful I am to have been nominated and to be here tonight. Thank you, Amber. There was a time in my life when I was too scared to put myself out there into the world. I was too scared to be seen, but I'm just so thankful that I allowed the calling in my soul to be stronger than my fears and just put myself out there. So to anybody, if you ever have those days that you feel that you can't go on or you're afraid to put yourself out there, just believe in yourself and keep doing it and let your light shine. So thank you.
Yeah. And then I had the pleasure of sitting next to Michael Philpott. Oh my God, this guy is just hilarious. He is just, you can't help but love him. He's so much fun.
Yeah.
And we had a blast at the table. And he was nominated in a few categories as well. And he walked away with a certificate for writer, composer for his podcast.
The Metaphysical Mentor.
Metaphysical Mentor.
I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody. Again, Amber, thank you so much. You've been a big part of the Metaphysical Mentor podcast on Spotify and Apple. So
Check it out.
Please check it out. Yes. We have Amber, and we have a lot of people here that have already been on the show. So I want to say thank you to, again, my friends, Ms. Tanya, Dawn, Stephanie, Cheryl too as well, Ivan, and Christine too as well, of course Liz and Jay too as well, been on the show. So you got to check out the podcast. It's on YouTube too as well. But again, thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody, and thank you.
There were actually 2 new awards announced this year. They were memorial awards. So Michael was honored with
the Cliff Preston Memorial Award.
I think it was just such an honor because this gentleman, from what I understand, was really big in promoting spirituality. So I just want to congratulate Michael for winning that award.
Yeah, and you know what? He's another person that I feel like I've met him. You've met him now, but I have not. But I feel like I have.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it's like when you get together with him. Is that it's like an old, chum that you just kind of.
Yeah, I wonder if we're all coming together, but we've had past lives together, something like that.
Maybe we should do an episode on that. Get us all together
and just see what comes out of it.
Up.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. That is our update on the Halo Awards.
I understand it was also nice to meet the women responsible for the Psychic Association, or the creation of such. And those women are Liz Throp and Jaylene.
They also had an expo, which was kind of cool.
Hi everyone, we are at the Halo Expo, I should say. So excited to be here, and you should see how many people are here. It's just so exciting. And we are the proud sponsors of the Spiritual Excellence Halo Awards, which is going to be held this evening. So sorry it's loud here, but we're having a good time. So I'm here with my colleague. There's Liz in the background. Hey Liz. And Amber, but Amber's not here right now, but she is going to be back shortly. But we have so many amazing vendors here. You're going to want to come and check it out. Honestly, it's freaking amazing. So we have right here Colleen. It's got all kinds of goodies here, and I absolutely love her rocks, but she has some really beautiful stuff. Check this out, guys. This is kind of cool, but check it out. So, isn't that amazing? She's got some really cool brooms. But there's so many people here. There's people doing readings, which is great. Amanda Dubois is here. Spiritual Niagara's here.
And then, of course, thank you, Amber Price, for putting this together. She shared a little bit about how 4 or 5 years ago, she had this idea, which felt like a calling, and she ignored it, as so many of us do. Sometimes we know what we're supposed to do, but it's a big undertaking. And so she kept pushing it back, and then finally it got to the point where she couldn't ignore it anymore and said, fine, I'll put it together, and she did. And so this was the 4th year, and I know that it's brought a lot of smiles to a lot of people's faces and really helped us come together as a community. So thank you, Amber Price, for the Halo Awards.
Well, I was sorry to have missed it, but being here in Hawaii was pretty sweet as well.
Yeah.
So
And you were there in spirit.
yeah, I was. Yeah.
So thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Spiritual Superpowers. If you like this episode, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss another episode. We love new subscribers.
All right. Until next time. See you later.